Well, heidi-ho, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fucking great. So I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is that I am radically altering the content and tone of the videos on this channel. I'm rebooting the entire channel. The bad news is that I'm radically altering the content and tone of these videos and I'm rebooting the entire channel. So there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad coming. So hold on to your ass, because lots of changes coming. Some of you are going to like these changes. Some of you are going to hate these changes. Some of you will like some and hate others. But let me explain why I have to do these things. So as many of you know, I come out of the blogging world. I am a professional blogger. Or at least that's one of the many things I am. And so many years ago, around 2009, I started a small little blog for no money. And that spawned into different blogs, and I relatively quickly turned those blogs into a location-independent, six-figure income stream for me, which is one of many streams of income I have in one of my companies, the Alpha Male 2.0 company that you're familiar with here at this YouTube channel. And when I started doing YouTube videos about 2 years ago, I figured that success in YouTube was the same as success as a blog. So if you want to know the secret of being a successful blogger and actually making money as a blogger, it's very simple. It's not quite as simple as this, but if you distill it all down, it is you find a niche, you provide high quality content to that niche every week without stopping, without ever stopping, for at least a year and a half straight or longer. The reason, frankly, that most people fail at blogging is not because they don't have good content. It's because they get all excited, they start a blog, and within a few weeks or a few months, they get bored or discouraged or distracted and they go do something else. It requires a long haul, at least a year and a half, before you start seeing real results. So I figured that if I wanted to be successful at a YouTube channel, I would just do the same thing. I would provide high quality content to you guys, 4 or 5 videos a week, every week, for a year and a half, 2 years straight, and I would build a big, amazing, awesome YouTube channel and everything would be great. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. That is not how YouTube works at all. You may have noticed that for the last year and a half, actually longer than that, I have been producing for you guys 3, 4, 5 videos a week, every week, without fail, consistently, high quality content for my niche. And I've been doing this hardcore without stopping, at least for a year and a half, and then sporadically before a year and a half for about 2 years. And as of this date, June, May 2021, we're at about 3,000 YouTube followers. So I have learned since then, after talking to several very successful YouTubers, guys with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, in 1 or 2 cases, guys with over 1 million subscribers, they have explained to me, and they're right, that success on YouTube, unlike blogging, is not about creating high quality content. That's probably one of the sub factors, but the primary factor, the primary deciding factor for YouTube success is how well you manipulate the goddamn YouTube algorithm. So I have not been doing that. I've been doing a few things to help the algorithm, but not much. I've just been focused on silly me providing high quality content to my niche. So if I want to build this YouTube channel, and I do, and let me explain why I do, I have an online company, as I've explained before on my blogs. If you want to build an online company, the backbone of that, the fastest way or the best way, not the only way, but the best way to do that is to make the backbone of your content video. We live in a video-centric world, for good or ill, like it or not, that's how the world is. And so because of that, I need to build this YouTube channel. And unfortunately, the #1 provider of video in the world, on the internet, at least at the moment, that will change soon, but at least the moment is YouTube, which means I have to build this YouTube channel. I really don't have a choice. That means I am forced to follow YouTube's rules, even if they're fucking stupid, which they are. So starting now, or at least starting with the next video, the next several videos, you'll see some radical changes. We're gonna start doing some things we haven't done before. Things that some of you are not going to like. Things that are gonna piss a lot of you off. And I'm telling you now, if you see things you don't like, go yell at YouTube, don't yell at me. I don't wanna do these things. I am forced to because of the fucking YouTube algorithm. For example, I'll give you a few minor examples that you're gonna see more of. Ads. I run ads on my videos. And sometimes, like on my longer videos, like my AMA videos, I've had some of you guys complain, you know, Caleb, I wanted to watch your video, but you have too many ads, so I couldn't watch it. I have to put the ads in my videos because the algorithm then favors my videos. If you don't have ads in your videos, the algorithm doesn't favor you and you can't grow your YouTube channel. So I have to put fucking ads in these YouTube videos. So we're actually gonna be putting more ads. If that pisses you off, go yell at YouTube. I don't want any ads in my videos. When I started this channel originally, I didn't want to have any monetization at all. I wanted to have completely demonetized, no ads whatsoever except for my own ads when I tell you to buy my own stuff. And that's it, because I didn't want to bother you with ads. But you can't do that if you want to grow the YouTube channel. That's just one example. Another example is that my titles and my thumbnails are not very keyword friendly, at least historically, and they're not very clickbaity. So going forward, you're gonna see a lot more clickbait type video titles and video thumbnails. And sometimes those clickbait titles may not 100% accurately reflect the content of the video. And if you don't like that, go yell at YouTube, not me. I did it the honest way for 2 years and I got 3,000 followers. So I played the correct honest game and it didn't work. Now I have to play by YouTube's rules and do these stupid childish clickbait type titles and thumbnails and things like that. Other childish crap, like we're gonna have to have text on the screen and sound effects and B-roll and all this other junk that I don't wanna do, but the algorithm likes it because it increases watch time and blah, 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 a bunch of other things. I'm also gonna have to regularly do more videos on trending topics and things like celebrities and stuff like that. Now, I will still try to keep them to the topic of what we discuss here, but you're gonna see more of that type of content. Unfortunately, again, I am forced to do this to be more algorithm friendly. If you don't like it, go yell at YouTube, not me. I don't wanna do these things. YouTube is forcing me to do these things. Now, some of you are thinking right now, well, Caleb, why don't you just, forget YouTube? Fuck YouTube. They suck, they hate free speech, which is true. Why don't you do one of the alt tech sites? Like BitChute or Rumble or something like that. No problem, way ahead of you. I'll discuss that in a second. Don't worry about that. No problem, don't worry about that. Way ahead of you. I'll be discussing that in a minute. Don't worry. This also means that some of the stuff I have been doing, I'm going to stop doing. Some of you may like these things and some of you won't like these things. For example, that 30-second intro I have in front of every video, that's going away. We don't have that anymore. You probably like that. But that also means we're not doing drawings for free courses anymore. We're just not doing that. I did that for 2 years and it didn't work. So we're not doing those anymore. We did the last announcement for the last free course about 2 or 3 days ago, and that'll be the last one. Something else that I've been forced to do, and this may end up being a good thing. I think it'll end up being a good thing, but it'll be a radical change, is that I have to narrow the topic focus of this channel. So as you guys know, Alpha Male 2.0 is a comprehensive lifestyle design system for men. We cover dating and relationships. We cover location-independent income through your location-independent Alpha 2.0 business. And we cover international living, moving out of your collapsing Western country, doing business in other countries, women in other countries, and things like that. Those 3 kind of points we talk about and other things related to those aspects. Unfortunately, that is not algorithm friendly. So I have to pick one of those things and focus 100% or 90%, I should say, on one of those 3 things. And the other 2 I can occasionally talk about. And so I know what that topic is. I'm going to tell you right now because whenever I do both scientific polling and unscientific polling of you guys in my audience, at my blogs, on my email list, on my Facebook group, all those things, the results are pretty consistent. You guys are pretty consistent in terms of what excites you and what you need help with. And that would be location-independent income via an international lifestyle. Every time I ask you guys about what topics you're interested in, what topics you want to hear me most talk about, it's always that. Women is always 3rd or 4th or 5th on that list. Yes, I get a lot of engagement when I talk about women because that's easy for guys to talk about. I actually get less engagement when I talk about business, but more guys want to hear about business. So those 3 topics, women, business, and international lifestyle, the new focus of this YouTube channel will be international lifestyle. 5 flags. Moving out of your collapsing Western country, traveling more often, location-independent income, things like that. We're going to really start leading into that topic. So most of the videos going forward on this channel are going to be about that. They're certainly going to be about business because you need location-independent income in order to make this transition. We're going to talk a lot about business, building your Alpha 2.0 business, managing location-dependent income, managing your finances and things like that from an Alpha Male 2.0 international perspective. Yes, sometimes I will talk about women, but not nearly as often as I have been, because again, I would be diluting the topic. I have to focus on international lifestyle, a location-independent lifestyle. That's what I'm going to focus on going forward in this channel. There will be other places where I talk about women and dating and non-monogamous relationships more, perhaps the blog and some other places. I still haven't quite determined where I'm going to do that, but it's not like I'm abandoning the topic of women. Of course not. That's a key part of the Alpha 2.0 lifestyle. So yes, I'll be talking about that. But when I talk about that here at this YouTube channel, it'll be mostly within the context of a location-independent lifestyle. Dating women, FBs, MLTRs, an OLTR, even OLTR wife, when you live an international five flags type lifestyle like I do. Make sense? I'm gonna have to focus on that. If that pisses you off, go yell at YouTube, not me. I was very broad with my Alpha 2.0 topics and it didn't work. So now I have to narrow the topic down to just this, location-independent lifestyle. As of now, I have finally moved into my permanent apartment here in Dubai. I'm actually sitting here in one of my unfurnished bedrooms. We have not built my YouTube studio yet, so the next few videos will be in front of this boring white wall with these echoey sounds. That's the way it goes the next few videos. It'll take a few more videos for us to get the YouTube studio up and running. When we have that up and running, the videos will look much better. Just letting you know about that. So this motif you're seeing right now is temporary. Just be patient, it's coming. By the way, I will also do a full walkthrough of the apartment that I've got here. I live in a 2-bedroom, 2-story apartment in the second largest apartment building in the world. It's fucking awesome. Alpha Male 2.0 is so awesome. I just, you guys gotta do this. Anyway, more videos on that because location independent lifestyle, that's the new topic of this channel. There you go. So I am confident that most of you will like a lot of these changes that are coming up. There's a decent percentage of you that will hate the changes or some of the changes that are coming up. If you don't like it, sorry, go yell at YouTube. And lastly, I'm doing my part here to build this YouTube channel. The rest is up to you. That means you have to like my videos, subscribe to my channel if you like this content, click the stupid little YouTube bell so you're notified for all these things, share the videos if you like this content. I do my part, you've got to do your part if you like this content and you want this content more spread out. As always, if you have suggestions, I am happy to listen to them as long as they are algorithm friendly. And a lot of suggestions I know I'm going to get are not going to be algorithm friendly, which means I won't be able to do them. I'm going to do everything algorithm friendly as of now, except not swear. I'm still going to say fuck and shit because I want to swear. I'm holding on to that one. But everything else, in terms of everything else we do here, the titles, the topics, the thumbnails, the tags, a bunch of other stuff I can't even talk about, more technical stuff behind the scenes, certain ways which we edit the videos, they will all be algorithm friendly going forward. And if you hate what we do, you're going to see the difference in my subscriber count in this channel. It's suddenly going to start rising, whereas before it wasn't rising at all. So there you go. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. More content coming very soon. I have a whole bunch of content planned for five flags, location dependent lifestyle, all that stuff. I have several series of videos planned. Got a lot of stuff planned for this channel. I'm sure most of you will like it, even though a percentage of you will not. And if you don't like it, I understand. Go yell at YouTube. Now, one last thing. A lot of you are saying to me right now, Caleb, fuck YouTube, go to BitChute, go to Odyssey, go to one of the other alt tech sites and start building a following over there where they respect freedom of speech, because YouTube does not respect freedom of speech. You are correct. YouTube does not respect freedom of speech because everyone hates freedom of speech, as I've written about in detail in my blogs. Both the left and the right hate free speech, and YouTube is now a result of that. Matter of fact, many of you are asking me questions about, in terms of the cerveza sickness, whether or not I'm going to take a V or get a V done. I can't even say the words because if I start talking about that topic, YouTube will ban my entire channel. So yes, you're right. YouTube has a real problem in this area. So what I have done is I have set up multiple accounts on multiple alt tech and alt video, alt social media sites. All of the links are in the description below. And I'm going to start cross-posting all of my YouTube videos to all of those platforms. Things like, let's see, what are we on? We're on BitChute now, we're on Rumble, we're on MeWe, we're on Gab, we're working on Minds, we're working on Odyssey, we're on a whole bunch, and I'm gonna add some more as time goes on. Links are all below in the description. If you are on any of those platforms, click the links below and follow me over there. Definitely do that. And if I start getting more followers on the alt tech platforms, I will start doing content specific for those platforms. So if BitChute takes off, I will start doing videos just for guys on BitChute that I will not post on YouTube. I will still cross-post the YouTube videos on those platforms, but I will do additional content only for those platforms if I start getting more followers over there. The internet will be a better place when YouTube is not in charge, number one by far, in terms of video content on the internet. So I can't wait for that day to happen. So I'm getting prepared for that day. Frankly, to be honest with you, that's something I should have done about 2 years ago. When I started this YouTube channel, I should have also started all those other channels. I really thought about it at the time, but I just didn't do it. Way it goes, better late than never. So I'm doing that as well. So certainly follow me over there. Links in the description below, and I will add more as time goes on. I am a big fan of these other platforms. I'm very happy with these platforms. We'll see what happens over there. So follow me over there and follow me here and share my content and do whatever you need to do if you want this content to grow. I'm doing my part. You got to do yours. If you have any suggestions or questions, I'm here to answer them. And I think I've ranted long enough. So I will see you in the next video, which will be radically different than anything you've ever seen here. Have fun. Bye.